What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Diamond Select Toys Lord of the Rings, deluxe action figure with Sauron parts. It is Gimli, son of Loin, and a Legolas. That's right, my Zillions. This makes up Series 1 of DST's Lord of the Rings figures, and I want to thank DST for sending over this and two other series, Series 5 and Series 7, along for review. I'm hoping to review all of them. If you didn't catch my unboxing and me and Ultrazilla Jr.'s unboxing earlier this week, we've been really into Lord of the Rings, and you might have heard me say it during the Cave Troll review, during an organizing where we talked about it as well. Yeah, even in my last Ultrazine news, Lord of the Rings has been a really big part of this family. For me, it's been part of my life for a long time, but even further lately because Ultrazilla Jr. has been getting into it, so it's very cool. I love Lord of the Rings. It's so awesome. And I've been meaning and wanting to ask DST to review these for a long time, and I hope I didn't wait too long. The fact that we got Series 1 is pretty cool because look at this. I want to build Sauron, so I'm hoping we could get Series 2 and 3, which make up Sauron, I believe. So yeah, the first 6 figures, I believe, make up Sauron. 13-inch Sauron, oh my gosh. But here we have Gimli and Legolas, two of the Fellowship, and that is a really cool way to start things off. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's Legolas and a Gimli out of their packages. And yeah, I did decide to do these together. I'm gonna do all the waves like this, all the series, I should say, right? Series 1, Series 5, Series 7, and hopefully we'll fill in the blanks with the rest at some point, because I really want to do that. But they go together. I think DST did a good job of pairing up, you know, proper characters for each series. I think that's pretty cool. But we're not going to start out with the characters. First, we're going to start out with what they come with, and we got the One Ring here already. That's right, because we have Sauron's arm and Sauron's leg. So we got his right arm and leg here, and yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to go crazy on this because I do plan on reviewing Sauron in full at some point, but it's looking pretty good. We'll get into the details when the time comes, but it looks really nice. So those came with Legolas, and with Gimli, you get Sauron's head. Yeah, this is cool. Oh my gosh. So again, not gonna super spend a lot of time on this, but it's cool. As far as other accessories, for Gimli, we do get 2 extra hands. See, he has like splayed open hands, but he's gonna need weapon holding hands for his weapons, his axes, right? And these are pretty nice. Like, they got some nice sculpt work going on them, and 2 shades of brown. It's very cool. And then we get 3 axes. We got this double-bladed axe, which is excellent. We got chrome, we got gold, we got chrome, we got gold, we got silver and gold. And very beautifully done. I like this a lot. There's like gold at the ends here, right there too. Really nice on this big one. Then we had 2 smaller ones with 2 separate designs. Again, silver and gold. Very cool. Same kind of deal, you know, gold at the bottoms here and at the tips. Very nice. Like, the blades look awesome. They're like ornamental. Very nicely done. I do like these. For one of them, you can put it on his side here. I'm just gonna use this one. Looks like the smallest one, so we'll just hold on to that one on the back. I can't remember how he holds it, but we'll do one of those. And here's Gimli all armored up, and you'll have my axe. Yeah, whatever he says. You have my axe, or is it and my axe? I forget. But yeah, this is cool. I like how it looks with everything on. And here's a quick look at the other hands that were on before, because now we have those on and we're going to leave them. But very nice as well, just kind of like little grabby hands. For Legolas, first we get some arrows, which look really good. Really nice sculpt there. And at the tips, you got the silver Yeah, like really, really nice. These, you know, you just got his little backpack. You could toss in there. I did notice that he's got these two sheaths here. He does have daggers, but the figure did not come with daggers. So, I don't know. That's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, it looks like they made it and then decided not to make the daggers. I'm not sure. I'm sad. And then we got his beautiful bow. Look at that. Look at that gold. Very, very well done. Beautiful. This is real string. Very, very nice. So this is gorgeous, honestly. He's already got his hands on. He doesn't have extra hands. You know, like whatever you need is here. So I don't know how easy this is to put in. Oh, might need a little bit of heat. And with some finagling, here he is all set up to shoot his arrow. Pretty cool. It's not easy to achieve, but, you know, it works for sure. And I say it wasn't easy because the articulation could be a tad better. More on Legolas, which is a shame because Legolas, you know, Legolas. Like, he should be, like, super, super articulated. But the head moves like so. Kind of go up and down. It is a little... Well, it's moving around better. And then you get the upper body joint, which moves pretty decently. You have a hinge, a swivel, which is a little tight at the shoulders. You have a swivel at the elbow, not at the bicep. Single jointed elbow at that. And then hinge swivel at the wrist. Now, you do have a waist swivel in here. But this could be a little bit softer because it's kind of hard to move away when you want to move the legs. And that's part of the problem. So, you know, you do have a swivel at the thigh there. And then a single jointed knee. And you can swivel at it there as well. And then rocker at the foot with a decent hinge. But this piece here is like kind of blocking it from, you know, being able to utilize that articulation well. Like, I just wish it was just a little bit softer. So you could free up his legs here and do more posing with Legolas. As far as Gimli, he's actually a little bit better. You wouldn't think it, but the head moves okay for having a giant beard. You do have a pretty good waist swivel, you know, like, it's like, I think it's on a ball joint, and it just moves nice. Hinge swivel at the shoulders, you have a bicep swivel, you have a single jointed elbow, but both of them work fairly well. Then you have same hinge swivel at the wrists, and then this is cut better. I don't know, it just moves better than Legolas. So I don't know if it's just because it's freer, but it moves better. You do have the swivel there at the thigh as well, thigh cut. And then single jointed knee, which, it's alright. And then the ankles, you know, have hinge, which are a little tight. I think I need to heat it up a little bit more. And then a rocker. So, I don't know, I think Gimli moves a little bit better for my money of the two. So let's take a look at Legolas in full to start of the two, because just like in the articulation part, there is a problem here. And it is still with this section, and it's actually this whole section, which I feel like is too long too. Like, maybe you noticed it when I picked this up, but like, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like his lower half is, you know, it starts too low. And it just could be the way this is, and the fact that I can't get this articulation to move just how I would want it, but it does give off this appearance, because we can't see this part of his legs, that this part here is too long, and it makes the proportions feel a little bit off to me. I do think that's the case, though. I don't even know if it's to me, because when I look at it from the side, I move this, it just feels like this starts too low, and like this part is just too long. So it's definitely giving me a weird proportional vibe for Legolas. The legs are okay. The sculpt is pretty good on the pants. I don't really see much paint on the pants, but it looks pretty decent. Same thing with the boots. Very good sculpt work, but hard to make out if there's any like shading on top of the brown. Maybe there's a little bit of black in there. You know, they do this, so I would guess there's a little bit in there, but it looks pretty decent overall. This part here looks, look, the parts on their own look good. This is all really nice. I think the folds and wrinkles look very, very good. There is a little bit of shading on that, which is cool. The belt part looks very, very nicely done. I'll zoom in so you can see it better. Really nice. Stitching on the side looks good. And then, you know, as you go up the chest and, you know, has like this darker, more like leather color. It looks very, very nice. You got, you know, all this elvish symbols in there, which look very cool as well. It goes all the way down to the arms, the padding up here. You can see shading on the arm bits here on his shirt, which is cool. The gauntlet as well looks good. These hands are, you know, they're fine. They look good. They work. This gauntlet looks good. This upper side here looks very nice. The back here, you can see back here looks very good. And then his bow sheath, I don't know if that's what it's called, but it looks really good. The gold on here is beautiful at top and the bottom top. The straps looks decent enough. The back part here, which should have had blades, looks pretty good. Again, maybe I just lost mine. I don't know. But yeah, they look decent enough all around there. It does not come off. It is, you know, part of them. And the head sculpt, I think, is pretty good, honestly. Definitely the sculpt is there. I think the paint is there, too. I think it looks pretty decent. The eyes are well done. The eyebrows, the mouth. You know, there's a little bit of shading there, which is cool. The hair is well done. Ears look good. Yeah, I think this is a decent looking head sculpt. It's definitely a nice portrait. The back of the hair looks really good. He looks like Legolas from all angles, honestly. So pretty good there, that's for sure. I mean, that's a really good head sculpt. And I don't think that DST does the face printing, so I think that's achieved with paint, and I think it's very well done. I mean, I don't see any print on there. Could be wrong, but yeah, that looks really good. Very nicely done. The sculpt is awesome. That's a testament to the sculpt, because the sculpt is so strong. The paint, like, you know, not hard to achieve. So that part looks very, very good. I do think overall, though, the body looks a little weird because of the way the articulation and this hard plastic that's hard to move is making it feel. So yeah, it's got some good points, but yeah, it's got some bad points too. Now for Gimli, and I kept all his stuff on. They just look cool. All his weapons, like, he looks really, really good. Now the thing though is the opposite. Like, I think the head sculpt is good, but maybe it doesn't quite achieve that Gimli look in his face. Then again, I don't know. It's a little tough to say, as Legolas did. But I still think, you know, it's obviously Gimli. And there's nothing inherently wrong with any of the paint. You know, it looks pretty good throughout. Maybe like this little black over his eyebrow is a little out of place, but otherwise, that's pretty good. The beard is really nice with these little tassel thingies on the bottom. Very, very nicely done. Here's the back. That looks great, the hair. His helmet is awesome. Look at it. So ornamental. Very, very nicely done. Nice, like, patina look. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful helmet. Really, really well done. On his back here, you got this part, this thing here, which is cool. It doesn't move, but it's really, really nice. It's so dwarven, you know, the armor. I love it. Like a lock there or something. Gold, silver, silver, and gold. Very, very nice. Or bronze. I think it's kind of bronzy. But really well done. The chainmail looks fantastic underneath. The gauntlets here look great. Very nice. Underneath his beard, we can't really see too well, even if I move it. But you can tell the sculpt is pretty good there on his outfit. And the paint is well done. The belt is very nicely done too. Got another one of these things here, which looks cool. His little sleeping bag in the back. Looks excellent. The pouches and stuff look great there. The straps. And then this part here looks fantastic. Got like a nice little silver going trim to everything. These parts are very well sculpted and painted. Really nice. Folds and wrinkles are fantastic. And then his pants are pretty good. This does have a black wash on the pants. So that's pretty cool. You can see it a lot better on this. And the boots look really good too. And there's also paint on the boots, which is excellent. So really well done overall for Gimli. I'd say the paint on his face, you know, it's not bad. It's just not as good as Legolas. I feel like the Legolas paint on his face just evokes Legolas a lot more, but this is good too. And overall, I like this one better. I want to see if I could see. It's just a darker figure, so even if there is paint in here, it's like it's a darker. It's just darker the plastic. So I don't know. But yeah, they're both pretty decent. And for your size comparisons, here is a Legolas and a Gimli with some other Middle-earth monsters. Sure, why not? I mean, you know, this guy especially looks like he could be a Middle-earth troll of some sort. But here they are with some proper trolls with the Mythic Legion's Ice Troll, as well as DST's own Cave Troll, which does scale pretty well with the figure. So you could definitely create out like more of this diorama and get, you know, Gimli and Legolas and the rest of the Fellowship up against the Cave Troll diorama display. So pretty cool. Definitely some options. I do think this guy is perfect as well for them. So yeah, awesome. And my final thoughts on these first two Lord of the Rings figures I'm reviewing by DST. I definitely like Gimli better overall. I think he turned out a little bit better in every department, except for the face. I think Legolas's face is actually really, really good. But the articulation bothers me on this, and, you know, the whole middle here is a little odd. But looks-wise, it's good. Like, you know, everything is in place. The sculpt is very nice. The paint is good on both of them, you know, like, but you know, it is what it is. I think this Gimli just turned out a little bit better. Like I said, even though I like Legolas's face is better. But they're both good. They're both decent, and they both get the party started. You know, like, these will make, with the Cave Troll, like, a really cool display. Looking forward to getting more of these. Well, I have more of these right now. So do stay tuned for more reviews. We're going to be reviewing in the coming days. Series 5 and Series 7. So we're gonna have some more Lord of the Rings to do pretty soon, and I'm hoping to do even more of these. I'd like to do them all. I'll be honest. I'd like to do them all because you know, with the War of the Rohirrim coming up, and you know, my love for Lord of the Rings, it's well due that it's represented here on the channel. And you guys let us know down below if you're big fans of Lord of the Rings and which movies or shows do you enjoy. You know, did you grow up on the old cartoons? Did you just get into Lord of the Rings with the movies, or the Hobbit movies, or the books? Let us know. Let's talk some LOTR. And there you have it. Let's make it a little part of the channel. Why not, guys? Why not? Diversify your collection with some Lord of the Rings figures. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out, peeps.